Farms Final. Here they come. Capping the gate there, that's the 10 Ice Pack, and they're off and trotting in the Millard Farms final. And out from the 8-hole, it's Iced getting a nice beginning. Alongside that's a Captain Willie. Green Arrow Hanover will let them go right on ahead and fight out in the early battle. Timel Starstruck getting away in 4th. Southwind Chester is away in 5th, followed by Captain Code and Willie Boy, followed by a Classified. In trouble there for Ice Pack. Just doesn't seem to want to play right now, and now is reset, but a long way back. Opening a quarter-mile mark of 28-4, and Timel Starstruck now grabs the lead from Captain Willie. Iced is trotting 3rd. Green Arrow Hanover remaining 4th. Now right lines and starts to pick up positions. Green Arrow Hanover has a head of steam up as they move by the 3/8 mark. Southwind Chester is racing in 5th. Captain Code sitting in 6th, followed by Willie Boy and Classified, and further back that's Ice Pack. Green Arrow Hanover has quickly moved from 4th right to the front, 58-4 to the halfway point. Green Arrow Hanover is striding well as the field moves into that far turn. Timel Starstruck is racing in 2nd. Captain Willie is 3rd. Here comes Captain Code on a move on the outside. Timel Starstruck is going to take on the front runner. Timel Starstruck and Green Arrow Hanover, they're going to duel through that far turn. Captain Willie is now sitting in 3rd. Captain Code 4th on the outside. Iced is sitting 5th, locked in. That's Willie Boy, followed by Southwind Chester and Classified further back. Ice Pack, they swing for home by that 127-4 3/4 mile mark, and Green Arrow Hanover on that ground saving trip has regained the lead. Timel Starstruck not going away, about a length and a bit behind, but it's Green Arrow Hanover. Timel Starstruck now opening up a bit of breathing room. It'll be a battle for 3rd. Southwind Chester, and there's Captain Willie and Iced, but at the wire it's Green Arrow Hanover takes the Millard Farms final in a time of 1:55-4. Second was Timel Starstruck and Southwind Chester. Mile mark, and Green Arrow Hanover on that ground saving trip has regained the lead. Timel Starstruck not going away, about a length and a bit behind, but it's Green Arrow Hanover. Timel Starstruck now opening up a bit of breathing room. It'll be a battle for 3rd. Southwind Chester, and there's Captain Willie and Iced, but at the wire it's Green Arrow Hanover takes the Millard Farms final in a time of 1:55-4. Second was Timel Starstruck and
Green Arrow Hanover captures the Millard Farms final for 2-year-old trotting colts. I'm here with winning driver Bob McClure, winning co-owner Mark Stacy. Bob, first and foremost, congratulations. And let's just talk about that trip before the final turn there. You looked cool and chilly there in the bike, and Doug McNair in his charge, he pulled out of the 2-hole pretty early before that final turn, but you never lifted a line. How confident were you turning for home?
Well, I kind of understood what he was doing. His horse gets pretty aggressive. I think, he did a good job keeping him trotting, because last week he got jammed up and made a break. So I think he was just being cautious with him and moved him out just so that he didn't double up and run. But I also he didn't want to come out of the hole and go a real high speed, because it would have burnt us both. But so we were both kind of just riding at that point.
Obviously, we go back to his career debut when you finished a narrow 2nd, but your guy was trotting pretty hard. Last week, you had the confidence to leave out of there from the 10-hole. You must have thought that he was sitting on a big effort that night as well as tonight.
Well, his first start, you don't know exactly how deep they are at that point, and you don't want to go right to the well on the first start. And when I did come off cover with him, what's not in the program is there was a big headwind that day, very hard to make up ground. That was a much bigger last quarter than shows on paper. So I was extremely impressed with him, and I conveyed that to Mark, and he decided to he wanted to put him in here, and he's improved every week since. Last week was super impressive, leaving at a 10 hole, letting a few go, and then re-rallying again to come on for the win. Tonight was a little easier trip, but he's proven to be a very mature and professional horse.
Yeah, and just lastly, speaking of maturity, though, you were able to come off cover in both of those tries and was able to chase horses. Tonight, he looked so professional on the front end. Did that even surprise you a little bit?
No, it didn't surprise me at all. I figured he would be, but we would have been in a situation coming first up from fourth. That's never easy, and I figured we'd at least take it in our own hands and put him on the front and make them come get him.
Congratulations, Bob. A big weekend for you.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to bring in winning co-owner Mark Stacey. And Mark, let's just go back to the sale. And what was it about this guy that kind of caught your attention?
Very obviously, he's off a good mare. Gaines Hanover's brother, three-quarter brother. Green Shoe, I wasn't so sure about, as a lot of people, but, and he sold in the right price range as well. And my partner, actually, he's the one that marked him down in this catalog, and so I went and looked at him. His confirmation was great. He was late full, but we took a chance on him anyways.
Speaking of Green Shoe, though, there are times with some of these freshmen by Green Shoe that they show a little bit of signs of being a little bit too erratic. This guy looks pretty professional. Has he been that way all throughout?
I was worried about him right from the time we bought him, actually. So as soon as he got home, the first thing we did was castrate him. But training down, he always showed quite a bit of speed, actually. But I was concerned that he could get a little hot on me. But you know what? Since he started racing, Bob, he's so calm and cool and collective on him. You always get a horseback with Bob, and he's taught him so well. And the horse has gotten better mannered with each start.
And obviously, after this big win here in this stakes final, what's next for him in terms of his calendar?
Well, he's eligible to the Wellwoods, so we'll take a look at that, and I'll talk to Bob and see what he thinks about that. But, the way he's going, he looks like he did that fairly within himself, so maybe we'll take a shot at that.
Nice job, and also a big day for you on Hambro Day with Sylvia Hanover getting the job done, so congratulations for that as well.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right, there's Green Arrow Hanover, Mark Stacey, Bob McClure, and Sean Stacey getting it done here in this Millard Farms final.